Isabella, it was a beautiful weekend.
It really was, Eric. Just reflecting on what we saw today for those highs across southern Arizona. 80 was the high in both Tucson and Nogales at a comfortable 80. 81 over in Douglas, and then other spots such as Sierra Vista and Safford had a high in the upper 70s, 78 in those areas. Even yesterday it was cooler, so it was a very comfortable weekend, but I can tell you things are going to start warming up. But before they start to warm up, they will cool down as we head into our overnight hours tonight. Right now we are seeing temperatures in the 60s across Metro Tucson, cooler over in Sabino Canyon, as well as up north, of course, on Mount Lemmon. And for those spots besides Metro Tucson, that is also when things are going to cool down, especially along the international border. We're seeing mid-50s, 54 in Nogales, 53 in Sassabee, lower 50s to areas east, 51 in Pierce and 52 in Wilcox. Those are looking like our coolest spots. But enough talk about the cooler temperatures because things are heating up. Don't go too far. I'll have everything you need to know in a few minutes.
Isabella, what a gorgeous weekend all around, top to bottom.
It was such a gorgeous weekend. I mean, it truly felt like fall, but unfortunately, or fortunately, things are heating up once again. So we're going to have to say a temporary goodbye to those very nice fall conditions. But before we start talking about this upcoming week, just taking a look at what we're seeing right now outside here in Midtown Tucson. It is 62 degrees outside right now, but that humidity is pretty low, only 26%, because we have a drying trend coming in this next week. A south-southeasterly wind gust speed of about 6 miles per hour, but honestly quite comfortable outside. You might need a light jacket, especially if you're out at these hours. Besides areas in Metro Tucson, seeing temperatures in the upper 50s to 60s. Further out is when we're going to be seeing those cooler temperatures, of course, especially along the international border. In these areas, we are seeing temperatures in the mid to lower 50s. We're seeing 54 in Nogales, 53 in Sassabee, a couple of spots in the very low 50s. We're seeing only 50 in Pierce, 52 in Tombstone and Benson, 46 in Wilcox. Wilcox looks like our coolest spot, so if you have to run out this evening, definitely grab a jacket because things will be pretty cold. For how high we saw temperatures today across southern Arizona, it wasn't as hot. We're still seeing those slightly below average conditions over this weekend. 80 in Tucson and Nogales, 81 in Douglas, and 78 in both Sierra Vista and Safford. But as we mentioned, things are going to start to warm up, and as we move into this new week starting tomorrow, this is what we're tracking on tap. We did see the coolest temperatures, of course, over this weekend since April. But as we talked about, we are saying goodbye to those cool conditions because a warm-up is on the way. Things are going to be pushing up into the upper 90s, potentially even hitting triple digits, and record-breaking conditions are also a chance on tap. Next weather maker for you, the reason we are seeing this is because we have this low pressure system right now. This has been over our region, and it's this guy that has been bumping the temperatures 10 to 15 degrees below average for this time of the year. However, this low pressure system is moving away, and instead take a look at this ridging right here. This is a high pressure system that's working its way into the southeast, and as you can see, the ridging is going to continue bringing the temperatures 10 to 15 degrees above normal. So we're doing a complete switch, you guys. See that high pressure system? It is still remaining as we head into this next weekend. So that is when we're going to be seeing the warmer temperatures starting tomorrow into late next weekend. Just to give you a look at that forecast we're seeing starting tomorrow, Tucson's high is going to be 89 degrees, 85 in Santa Cruz County, 82 over in Cochise County. Coolest spot tomorrow will be up in the mountains. But just to show you how that high pressure is already making an impact on us, the high today in Tucson was only 80, but tomorrow we're tracking 89 as the high. So the warm up is already going to begin. However, it is fall, so you can look forward to those nice and cooler both early morning temperatures and overnight lows. Only 55 is going to be that low here in Tucson, and everywhere else is going to be in the 40s. 48 in Santa Cruz County, 42 in Cochise County, and 46 over in the mountains. So we are definitely in that awkward stage where in the mornings you're going to want to grab a jacket because it's going to be cool, but then by midday things are going to be very warm and you're not going to need that jacket. Once we hit Tuesday, we're jumping into the 90s. 96 on Tuesday. I mean, look at that jump. 89 tomorrow, 96 on Tuesday. 99 is possible on Wednesday, and Thursday we may even hit the triple digits once again. As I mentioned, 10 to 15 degrees above normal for these next few days. Wednesday to Friday, there is a chance we could be breaking some records, so be sure to stick with us.